Hello everyone and welcome back to the Crew 2 in Part 70. This will be doing today's video will be going entered and participate Motorflix Season 7 Episode 1 Into the Storm is about to be set and get ready to enter to have a 5-race event. We'll go follow the signs. This part of the genre is now being featured to be take part and race with an underground organization known as No Rules. There's going to be doing some differences to be located to have a starting position is going to be take place between in St. Louis, Mississippi, and go all the way to have some different location is now being pinpointed to go forward to be down to the south in Texas, followed by New Mexico, and the finish line is going to be located in Las Vegas, Nevada to have one grand prize. So I hope the three signs is about to get much more prepared to see which is going to be the best, toughest, and much more difficult that we're about to be face up in the dust storm. The first race is about to go entered in one race, no rules by having street race discipline only. But only one event must be unlocked after finishing to have the first one until you had to go moving on to take event number 2. That's how I'm about to go and grab my favorite street racing vehicle to have my 6th generation Corvette CR1 2009 is about to go underway. I really bet this is going to be quite giving a good interesting invitation is being sent by the boys. So let's find out, and I'll have to get ready up and get set to have a good starting position, and the other 4 events will be on rolling start.
Okay, welcome to St. Louis. Engines running, no sign of any law enforcement. Now listen close. There's 8 of you on that starting line, and I want you to fight for the finish like your lives legit depend on it. Don't ask me where we're headed, you'll find out when you get there. Just follow the signs, it's the only way through. Now go!
Okay, let's do this and win the race. This is going to be a very good first time ever to be entered for only one part of the full walkthrough to have a very good participation on Into the Storm. But better watch yourself, traffic cars coming in and few opponents are about to be set and go on maintained pace. Okay, there's the first sign is the hot air balloon. Gonna have to overtake the Mitsubishi FTO.
Well, ain't that pretty? The people in those balloons must have a hell of a view of our race from up there. Enjoy the sights while you can, Travis, because it's not gonna be clear sailing for long.
Okay, well, just to let you know, the boys will have to give some important tips when you're racing on the first event. So he'll have to receive an incoming call again soon. So I have to keep focusing and follow the line and follow the signs. Here comes the ramp. Gonna take it. Good conditions, still in one piece. Okay, next checkpoint clear. Wow. Beautiful and enjoyable having a sightseeing view. Just magnificent and just keep a good running effort to stay in the lead. Okay, the hot air balloons is doing good. Cornfields is now checked, and the second one that we really need to keep a good watchful eye out. So just going to go leaving from St. Louis and heading up to Texas to have a good finish line to go proceed on race number 2. So whenever you really need to choose your favorite vehicle, this will be doing the right time and no switch vehicle allowed at this moment. But if possible, any vehicle that could be quite very good to be using at any time to come up to have your full walkthrough of your very own. But still, just going to keep a good watchful eye on the notification call from the boys. He might have something to say. Halfway there in 55%. The route is clear. No sign of traffic.
Keep your eyes open. Something's blocking the road up there.
I don't know what it looks like, so we might need to keep moving on. Okay, looks like this could be a bit problem. A couple of objects are now being blocking the way. Good call. Gonna stay on the line. Now leaving from the Midwest and go to the South region. Progression is now on 70%. That's how I'm about to keep a good clean run, and mostly there might be some more hot air balloons is coming around on the area. And there's the cornfield. Just to have the third sign, and the second just to be on the main lookout. Okay, looks like 17 seconds away from the opponent. 20% to go. Now, just going to keep a good, excellent, decent effort. But very awesome and very challenging to have this part from the previous update, along with Motorflix Mad. And that part of the turn and corner is going to be my best part. Just proper handling and go straight away. Okay, now leaving from the Midwest and enter to the state of Texas to have 5% to go remaining to be arrived onto the town. Okay, close call. Hope I'm about to get ready. Final stretch and take it to the podium. Alright, let's go for the cutscene and proceed.
I'm not sure any of you actually broke a sweat on that one. Well, we've got a gift headed our way. A serious weather warning for the next leg. From where I'm sitting, this is about to get fun.
The race will be continued. Sweet. Under 5 minutes and perfect to have one check is now being confirmed as race number 2 will be going on lock. Gonna have to collect the loot and just gonna go back into free mode to have one step closer to have the main destination onto the No Rules Pavilion. That's how the GPS will have to keep a good watchful track out, and there it is right now. Gonna have to make that quick U-turn around and gonna have to kick it up on the nitro just to have the next title after finishing in one race, no rules. The winds of change is about to be happening, you guys. That's how we still might need to have the next 3 sign is going to be the wind direction, followed by the farm building, and of course an industrial icon building.
Hope you had a good time with all those pretty balloons on the last leg. The winds of change are in the air. Keep your hands and your arms inside the vehicle at all times, kiddos. And as always, follow the signs.
Alright, just follow the signs and just keep a good watchful eye on the wind. And there goes the same opponents. They still actually really gonna go right in. Got to overtake the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 and stay in the lead.
Watch out! Obstacle coming up fast.
Oh, okay, there goes one ramp. Got to make the jump. Gonna have to stay behind and keep it up. There might be some traffic cars are still coming around on the normal commute.
Keep your eyes open. Something's blocking the road up there.
Okay, there's one. Gonna take that shortcut and get back on the road. Crazy challenge, right? But we still really gonna have to keep trying.
What an idiot! That truck driver doesn't understand the first thing about windshield.
No idea. Talk about having a strong wind is just coming around from the state of New Mexico.
See that sawmill that looks kind of like a movie set? I'm diverting the race path through it.
Alright, just gonna go jump inside the barn and follow the main route. Yeah, take that airborne jump and going off-roading. Gonna take the rail. Gonna have to keep going. Wow, get a load of that, you guys. The dust storm is coming upon.
Feel that crosswind? The desert's angry. Or maybe just impatient for a good race. Gonna mean a lot of debris and stuff out there. Don't crash your sexy little cars.
Yeah, my Corvette doesn't want to get crashed into a pile of debris. That's gonna be a 50% worry for sure, and 50% is gonna be a bit more challenging.
Tell you a little something about wind and gravity. They get into lots of trouble together. What goes up? And there we go. Nature 1, chimney 0.
And there goes the chimney, just came tumbling down. That's where the dust storm is about to go hit hard. Gonna have to go climbing up and get there before proceed to the finish line.
Okay. I talked about taking risks. Well, I'm not diverting the race path this time. I want all of you driving into the heart of that dust storm. Brace yourselves. This is why you're here.
Hope I'm ready. This is gonna be a challenge
I gotta
one.
say, I enjoyed that. That dust storm would feel like sandpaper against your skin if you were out there in it. If you gotta go through hell, might as well do it in a car, right?
Apparently so. That's how I'm about to face the dust storm, and I'll have to drive hard till I get there. So that's race number 2, check and complete. Icon level up to be on 2926. Man, I just really love to hear the sound of the emergency alarm. That's how the third race is about to go hit hard and face the dust storm. As the Papillon gate is about to be open, let's go bite the dust. Just in time, and just gonna have to take the next 3 signs to have the dust storm, followed by to have a no signal and the flip vehicle.
Well, that dust storm might be strong enough to sand the paint off a car, but it's gonna make one hell of a backdrop for our next leg. Might be tricky to follow the signs, but follow them you shall.
Alright, let's get in hard and beat the dust storm to go exit.
Those gusts of wind pushing against your cars, those are the gods of the desert challenging you to be worthy of this. Come on, push yourselves. Show me you got what it takes.
Alright, gonna have to push hard and stay strong. This could be a very more difficult challenge to go up by over 200 miles per hour. The strong winds is actually trying to kicking us to slow ourselves down. And better brace yourself, there's gonna be some pile of debris, and the jamming signal is just coming around when you're in the middle of the dust storm. But this is gonna be one hell of a crazy ride, you guys. It's gonna have to face it, drive hard, and survive when you can. Okay, gonna have to stay hard in first place. Don't slow down. Okay, gonna have to keep a good tight turn. But man, this is gonna be a little bit much more hard to see the skies. Alright, let's kick up the beat and turn the music on. Come on, just gonna keep pushing. That strong wind is kicking up a little bit. It looks like the sands are about to get a little bit more angry. Okay, 40% is up to go progressive. There's that jump. Alright, so keep your eyes peeled. You know about this event. this could be one more intense to face it to go hard. Okay, strong winds kicking back in. I'm at 50% halfway mark. Okay, 21 seconds behind. Got to keep fighting. This could be one very difficult objective to go and overcome many obstacles. Whoa, man.
Zero visibility. Gale force crosswind. I'm guessing that's...
Hello?
You even see the crazy ruins after there is... Well, don't cry about it, drivers. You're not here to sightsee.
Huh. Looks like the signal is almost breaking up. I guess the boys didn't hear what he says. That's how the signal is almost to be fading away. Okay. Now just going to fight my way and turn this race around. I know I have done this since the live summit event from the previous update to go by a Deem. Now just going to kick it up in the high gear. Okay, full throttle. Okay, arriving in the town. 77% progression is now going in by almost 11% to go.
I once owned a race back in sub-Saharan Africa, but the weather turned, and then out of nowhere, this massive sand dune. 3 of the drivers disappeared and never even found the cars.
Okay, well, I guess the voice is actually saying something when the signal is being jammed on the comms. Well, I gotta say that Sand Desert is very much more embracing to have a one tough difficult race, only on street race, or if possible to be on rally raid vehicle. So almost there, viewers. Arriving in the town of Winslow. Okay, made it on time and clear.
And you're through. Those gods I mentioned might actually be pleased with you. Me, well, I'll withhold judgment till I see how the last 2 legs go. This ordeal is very far from over.
And that's the aftermath is about to go continue on in leg number 4. Very good to have a Papillon placement to be around in Winslow. Well, I mean, the dust storm is coming around to surround on every area when you're in New Mexico and the state of Nevada. I can't say that the effect is going to be quite very intense to have all the cars moving faster to break through. Then here we go. Aftermath is about to go underway. 3 signs to have the mountain, broken buildings, and the tunnel that we really need to keep a good watchful eye out.
If I were a glass half full kind of person, I'd say the dust storm's past, and you kids are past the halfway point, but I'm more of a realist. The roads are a mess, there's rescue teams to watch out for, and a whole lot of ways things could still go wrong. Keep your heads on.
Alright, now let's just gonna have to go rolling in and faster to be focusing in first position. Made it out from the dust storm, then coming in to have the aftermath on this location to go forward to have the next finish line will be at Barstow. But take a good look onto the surrounding area around to have this location is just to have some few other sand and couple of buildings is now being survived.
It's beautiful, isn't it? How the sand and the sunlight play off one another. I don't feel bad for all the drivers I rejected for this race. They weren't good enough. They didn't deserve it.
That's how they still really have to keep trying and go hard to win the prize. Okay, here comes the shortcut. Just going to go through without taking the road. This path is actually to have a main shortcut to get there to have the main advantage. But once you're about to be enter the town, there's going to be a next shortcut that you're about to be crossing through the broken building. So keep an eye out onto the sirens whenever you're here. Okay, the road is blocking in. Let's go. And gonna have to go on top of the roof. Then touchdown back on the road. Okay, gonna go for the blind turn.
Blind turn after blind turn. The real opposite of ideal racing conditions, huh?
It's all about find a good line on the road. That's how street racing vehicles are always meant to have a different challenge to this day. So let's see how the progression is going up. I'm at 44%. Okay, gonna have to keep going faster. And the next one is going to be on the broken building to have this one. There it is. Let's go faster and up in the speed. Oof. That run is intense to go follow through on the building. But billboard crossing through. Okay, gonna have to take some few seconds to have my front bumper on the Corvette need to do some repair.
I used to watch races on TV, and they were just never good enough. So I started running my own. What kind of person drives full throttle into a dust storm at nearly 200 miles per hour? The kind I respect.
Can't say that every street race always want to have something a challenge, and that's how the tunnel on the dirt sign is going to be a very good one that I just really love to enjoy when the music kicks in. We're almost there, viewers. In about a few more miles to go, and take a few shortcuts to get there when taking the highway. Gonna have to take the left turn and use the main part of the route. Okay, pile of trees and debris are coming around on the street. Yeah, baby, take that jump and keep pressing on. I hope the final call is about to be coming in to have the final one in number 5 is going to be bringing out to have a swarm of cops. Just to have some few other traffic vehicles are now being stopped around when the disaster is now being subsided. Almost here, viewers. Bostro now arrived in the destination. Let's do it.
So, down to just one more leg, and it's going to be an all-out sprint to our finish line and the city of sin. Vegas has always been a place of winners and losers, and it's about to get 7 more.
Ooh, 7 more. I kinda say this could be a very good lucky number to have a good destination to go for only one grand prize to be heading up to Las Vegas as the finish line. Now all the parts are now being received. That's race number 4 clear and complete to have the final call to be entered on race number 5. Got to make sure to have the GPS, we'll have to keep it good calculated, and that's how the forward direction is I'm about to go to. By having one stop point of the destination to get there by a starting point on St. Louis, Missouri, to go down into Texas to be on leg number 2, also for leg number 3 to be racing arrive in Santa Fe, New Mexico to go over on Winslow to have the aftermath on race number 4. And then the Barstow, final call in race number 5 to have the last 3 signs will be get there to be arrived in Las Vegas to have one grand prize.
Here's the deal. Clear roads all the way to Las Vegas. Cross the finish line, take in the sights. Hell, you can even stay for a vacation for all I care. Just make this last leg a good one for me.
I will do my best and just go embrace it hard to be finishing up in first place to arrive in Vegas. Let's go, and gonna have to go boost it up to be in the first position to stay in one piece. So the 7 is the first sign, second is the law enforcement, and the third is the plane. But here comes the cops. They're about to be swarmed in to be around on every route. So keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be some few other obstacles that we might have to overcome.
You see that plane overhead? I lied about that vacation. First one to Vegas, drives aboard and flies off to a sort of victory celebration. My advice to all of you, be aboard that plane. Just trust me.
Oh geez, looks like the whole law enforcement is now being surrounded everywhere. Got to make that shortcut and go follow the checkpoint to get there by approaches and safe to get back onto the highway. I really hope I have to stay strong and keep going. But the traffic is all clear and the police are about to be swarmed in.
Something's blocking the road up there.
Okay, I see it. Just gonna take that ramp and jump through onto the stop train. Halfway there is in. Okay, looks like all clear.
Hey, there's something in the road ahead. Careful now.
10-4. Gonna do it. Okay, there's that plane again. It's heading up to Las Vegas. That's where I'm going to. Okay, here comes the next one. Gonna jump through, wait for it, and get back on the highway. Okay, one good lucky fortune. I'm still in the lead and still be on the monitor lookout to have some oncoming cop cars are now being approaches up ahead.
This is how a race should end. Cops everywhere, cargo plane waiting on the runway. I'm feeling surprisingly satisfied with my experience. Only question now is, which one of you is ready for takeoff?
Well, it's gonna be me. Just to get out of the heat and do the final stretch. And the plane is about to be arriving in the airport. So let's take the podium and get on board.
And we now know which of you is worthy and which of you is dust. Winner, you impressed me out there, and I don't say that easily. You've earned that prize car, and something else too. Seems you're not flying to a victory party. This race was just the beginning, and you are gonna love what comes next.
And that's the end of part 1. Alright, looks like I just earned a new vehicle acquired. But I bet this is going to be a different, unique modification to the Mitsubishi 3000 GT BR4 as a no rules edition. So I hope this is going to be quite very good and well earned. But double thumbs up, and this is going to be a very good no rules edition to this Mitsubishi. Is quite very awesome and very rad. So folks, that's how the 5 race event without taking non-stop or checkpoint is all about, to have your favorite vehicle to go follow the signs in every 5 events. But looks like this is going to be a very good settle of progress to go on filters on status by having done event and specifically on type in Motorplex. But very much more indeed to be start out from St. Louis to go all the way to Texas to be forward on leg 2 to be stopped at Santa Fe, New Mexico to be onward in leg number 3, and then arriving on Winslow for leg number 4 to go stopping forward to be arriving on Barstow to have the final call on race 5. From St. Louis and go all the way to Las Vegas is going to be a very tough street race challenge to overcome many obstacles and face the 3 signs to get there to be finished in first place. But after all, that's how episode 2 in Motorflix season 7 is going to be take place in Blizzard Rush to be start out to be on the highlighted location to be at San Francisco. To be exactly prior from the year of the rabbit is now being celebrated from the Lunar New Year. That's how I'll have to start out and keep continuing on in part 71 in the next video as I'm about to wrap this up. So thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeeperNet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. And don't forget to check it out all of my screenshot images on UDRS Insportec, Vision Total Drama, and DreamArt Livery Style Dispenser presented by myself, Hyperion-Blue-GT, as you may ever welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.